Let me ask you a real question. When you look at your marriage or your family right now, do you feel understood, supported, or even appreciated? Or do you sometimes feel like you're giving everything you can possibly give, but it's just not enough? Maybe you're the husband who feels like no matter how hard you work, your wife doesn't see the sacrifices that you make. Or you might be the wife who feels like her efforts at home go unnoticed and that she's not heard or her voice is not heard. The truth is, many Muslim households right now are silently struggling. And if we don't address it, those cracks in the foundation can become full blown fractures that not only affect the husband and wife, but they affect the children and the extended family, and even on a wider level, the Muslim community. By the end of this video, inshallah ta'ala, you'll walk away knowing the real reasons why so many marriages feel broken. And more importantly, what practical steps you can take to bring the peace, love, and partnership back into your home. So let me ask you straight. Do you ever feel like your home is more like a battlefield than a sanctuary? Here's the good news. The solution isn't complicated, or not as complicated as one might think. It doesn't start with huge dramatic changes, but rather with small, consistent steps of communication, respect, and understanding. And that's the understanding of the roles that Allah gave us. Now, if you can get these basics right, everything else will begin to fall into place on its own. Now, you might ask, Abdul-Lateef, why does this matter? On a personal level, if your marriage feels heavy and stressful, it directly affects your mental health, productivity, and even your connection with Allah. Know that a toxic marriage can lead to burnout, resentment, and even that distance that we feel from our deen or from Islam. And on the community level, the family is the foundation of the ummah. Weak families mean a weak community. When Muslim households crumble, our collective strength as an ummah is weakened. Every broken family adds to the challenges that we face as a minority community in the West. And in terms of the future, if nothing changes, the cycle continues. Children continue growing up in households where love and mercy are absent, and where they carry the dysfunction into their own marriages. The next generation inherits our silence and our struggles. Pause and think about this for a second. Which of these perspectives hits you the hardest? Is it your personal struggles, or the weakness of our communities, or the risk that we pass this dysfunction down to future generations? Let's be real. Life as a Muslim family in the West isn't easy. Husbands many times feel the pressure of providing financially, dealing with job stress, and still trying to be present in the home. Wives often feel like they're carrying the emotional and physical weight of managing the household, raising the kids, and even sometimes working outside of the home. And here's the kicker. Both feel unappreciated, and the husband thinks, I work all day. Why doesn't she see what I'm doing? And meanwhile, she's thinking, I do everything at home. Why doesn't he value me? Both sides feel invisible. Then add to that the distractions of social media, endless comparisons, and the constant pressure of living in a non-Muslim society. Before you know it, the home feels more like a place of tension than a place of peace. Let me share a quick story with you. A brother once told me about his situation. He said, I come home from work exhausted. My wife wants to talk, but I just want to eat and rest. She feels ignored, I feel appreciated, and slowly we start living life as roommates instead of partners. Now you tell me, does this sound familiar? Many families are living exactly like this. Silent frustration, bottled up emotions, and even a growing distance that's brewing. Now let's talk about some practical solutions. So how do we fix this? I told you I'd break it down step by step, so get your pads and pencils. Step 1, reconnect with your purpose. Marriage isn't just about companionship. Allah tells us in the Qur'an that marriage was created for tranquility, love, and mercy. He said, and amongst his signs is that he created for you spouses from amongst yourselves, so that you may find tranquility in them, and he placed between you affection and mercy. This is in Surah Al-Rum. So before arguing about who's right and who's wrong, ask yourself, are my actions that I'm doing right now bringing tranquility, love, and mercy into the home? Or is it fueling the exact opposite of this? And step 2, honest, respectful communication. Most couples don't actually talk. They argue, they vent, but they don't really listen. Schedule some time, even 15 minutes a day, to talk without the distractions. Put away the phones, sit down, and ask one another, how are you really feeling today? And then listen without judgment. Step 3, acknowledge each other's efforts. Don't underestimate the power of saying thank you. Husbands, if your wife cooked, cleaned, or just kept the kids alive during the day, thank her. And wives, if your husband's worked hard, paid the bills, or even fixed something in the house, thank him. These small acknowledgments build huge reservoirs of love. Step 4, respect the roles that Allah gave us. The husband is the provider and the protector. The wife is the nurturer and the manager of the home. Yes, in today's world, the roles can overlap. But when we respect that natural fit that Allah has given us, things flow more smoothly. Problems come when we fight against that very structure that Allah Ta'ala has designed. Step 5, spiritual bonding. Pray together, make dua together, read Qur'an together. A family that connects with Allah together builds a spiritual shield against the shaitan. Sometimes the issue isn't money or chores. It's that the home is spiritually empty. And how many of us have fallen into this? Step 6, seek help before it's too late. Don't wait until resentment boils over. If you're struggling, reach out for advice, counseling, or even mentorship. It's not weakness to ask for help. It's a sign that you value your marriage enough to save it. I want to hear from you. What do you think is the biggest challenge in Muslim marriages today? The lack of connection, unappreciation, or forgetting our roles? And be honest. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. You know I actually read them, and I want to hear about what you're experiencing. Now, if you found this video valuable, don't just move on. Be part of the solution. Like the video so it can reach more people who need it. Share it with a brother or sister that you know is struggling right now. And leave a comment. Your words might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to save their marriage. This isn't just about watching content, it's about changing lives. And it starts with you taking one simple step right now. Like, comment, and share. Let's spread the message so that Muslim families can rebuild their homes with tranquility, love, and mercy. Inshallah ta'ala.